With a laser focus, the January 6th committee shredded Donald Trump's stolen election theory.
The Trump campaign legal team knew there was no legitimate argument, fraud, irregularities, and yet President Trump went ahead with his plans for January 6th.
I said, Mr. President, there are
evidence including damning words from his former attorney general debunking the fraud.
I told him that the stuff that his people were shoveling out to the public was bullshit. I mean, that the claims of fraud were bullshit.
There was no mysterious suitcase in Georgia stuffed with ballots for Biden, nor thousands of dead voters in Pennsylvania.
That was absolute rubbish. And it was like playing whack-a-mole because something would come out one day and then the next day it would be another issue.
Multiple people warned Trump there was no proof, including a White House lawyer.
What they were proposing, I thought was nuts. And the theory was also completely nuts.
Thank you.
Trump had set the stage for his loss on election night.
This is a fraud on the American public.
Influenced by an allegedly inebriated Rudy Giuliani, advising him to declare victory early over the objections of Trump's own campaign manager.
I didn't think what was happening was necessarily honest or professional at that point in time.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
Trump continued to peddle fraud right up to January 6th, inciting supporters who believed in the steal because he had told them.
Big election.
But if the election's being stolen, what is it going to take?
You'll hear detailed testimony from
the January 6th committee infers Trump deliberately conned supporters and tapped them for their money.
The big lie was also a big ripoff.
Susie, let's talk a little bit more about that, about what you just said there, about the big lie being the big ripoff.
Yeah, essentially that Trump raised hundreds of millions of dollars off his supporters for a legal defense fund while he was being told there was no election fraud, and much of that money was instead used for political purposes. And tonight, Adrienne, Trump hit back. A 12-page response calling the hearings a smoke and mirrors show, a pitiful last-ditch effort to deceive the American public again, he said, and he refused to back off his debunked claims of election fraud.
All right, Susan Ormiston in Washington, thank you.